Hi everyone and welcome back to the Chile Full Guide. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite museums that is located near the metro station Quinta Normal. It's called the Museum of Memory and Human Rights, Museo de la Memoria y los Derechos Humanos. It commemorates the victims of human rights violations during the military dictatorship led by Augusto Pinochet. If you remember, Augusto Pinochet was ruling Chile between 1973 and 1990. The museum was created by the president Michelle Bachelet in 2010. The project of the museum was created by a group of Brazilian architects from the Office Studio America. President Bachelet, she was herself a victim of torture during the dictatorship of Pinochet, so it was a very important museum for her to create in Santiago, and she put a lot of work into it. The materials and documentation for the museum's collection were mostly provided by the organization Casa de la Memoria. The museum now houses torture devices used during the Pinochet dictatorship, letters to family members by prisoners in detention centers, newspaper clippings, testimony from survivors. It includes philosophical examination of human rights. Across the entrance of the museum, you can find the last poem of Victor Jara, who was the popular Chilean icon and folk singer. The poem is called Estadio Chile. He was held in the stadium, if you remember, and that's where he was tortured and killed. Later, the stadium was named after him. Right now, in the museum, you will find not only the collection dedicated to the human rights and the memory of what happened during Pinochet's ruling, but you will also find like some more modern publications, conferences, seminars. The museum is extremely popular with the young people. Now it has some additional exhibitions dedicated to the year 2019, when the mass protests began in Santiago. So it's a very interesting museum to see, especially if you are not coming from Chile and you're not very familiar with what happened and how deeply it affected Chile as a nation and a country. A museum is also designed so that it will not be only interested for the adults but for the kids too. So it's pretty interactive, so your kids get to know the history of Chile and the importance of human rights as well. The museum is open from Tuesday till Sunday from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. It is free to visit. There are two entrances, one directly from the metro Quinta Normal, and another one is the bigger entrance that you get from across the street of the metro. They also have a cafe. They have a big yard where you can rest, or there are some excursions and conferences are held. So it's pretty interesting to visit, especially if you're coming to Santiago as a tourist. Plus, if you're interested in the architecture, the building of the museum is very exciting to see. So yeah, I definitely recommend you visit it. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're gonna watch till the end. And don't forget to subscribe to see more videos about Santiago. And I'll see you next time.